Welcome back to my channel. Today, first of all, I got this hat on because I took my braids out. And when I took my braids out, I ain't got my hair done yet. I ain't gonna say I'm gonna never be on camera with this hair up like that, but I ain't trying to be on there like that. But anyway, today I'm talking kind of look at my husband on night shift here in the room next to me. We're having spaghetti, broccoli and cheese, and garlic bread. Let's pray. God is faithful. Thank you, Father. Okay. I'm using plastic. Hope I don't break it. I got my spoon for a bag up. This is plastic because when Katie said she can't stand that aluminum foil on the skin and it squeaks. But anyway, this hat might make me hot a little bit because I'm inside the house. But nevertheless, I want to do a mukbang today. Y'all, I love a whole lot of Parmesan cheese. Yes. Don't talk about me. Don't talk about me. I'm going to shake, 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 shake. I'm going to shake, 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 shake again. When I go to Olive Garden, when they had to do my cheese, I said, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going till I finish. Because I love it. It's good. Oh, another thing. Most of the time I use a straw because I had surgery, thyroid surgery, and it was very intense. And I'm recovering, trying to get everything back. Only thing I notice now is that sometimes I stutter. I stutter more after I had surgery. And it has slowed all the way down. But now, every so often, I might stutter. I don't stutter in real life. So if I were to stutter, it's because of that. Y'all see the smoke. I don't know if I can give y'all a piece or not because I'm scared I might make a mess and drop it. Ooh, because she is smoking. Katie said, Mama, you can't eat no hot food like that. It'll burn your mouth. I like hot food. I don't want to burn my mouth, though. But I love my food hot. Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. Yeah, y'all know. Oh, Katie said, that's what you get, being greedy. Can't wait till it cool. I want to cool off. I want it hot. Hot, hot, hot. Oh, and I may have to drink out of straw. So y'all see me might drink out of straw today. It's all about how I feel. But anyway, she said, well, no alcohol on this bread, but we're going to try it. Let's get a little piece of broccoli first. Oh, my mouth is watering. I'm hungry. It's lunchtime. It's 12 o'clock. I try not to put much cheese on because that white cheese, that mozzarella cheese go a long ways. Mm-hmm. And I tell you, you put some on yours too?
I got very little bit.
Uh-huh. I had to give very little bit too because one time I put too much in there and I had a mess. I'm talking I had a mess. Whew. I'm gonna eat it though. That hot. Need some more cheese. All I had was left over there in the Sam Club old one, the one we had for Christmas time.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. Hey, give me another one. I know one on the table. There are certain things I just can't eat. I can't eat it without certain things. And I want this garlic. I want the spaghetti, and I want my Parmesan cheese on it. And I can't eat eggs without mustard. I don't care how the eggs look. I gotta have some mustard. I had nerve to give up mustard for Lent one year. Mm-hmm. And Lord have mercy. I know one thing. That was a sacrifice. I wanted that muscle bad. And I said, you need to try to go in there and steal it. Because God seen me.
Yeah.
I suffer. One year, I gave her meat. She didn't start smoking after a while. You know, she no smoke because cool down fast. Ooh, look at the pool. I gave her meat. And that girl over there, she never come in there and got some beautiful grilled chicken with onions and Parmesan, provolone cheese on a sub roll. I was laying in my bed smelling it. Oh, I was like, oh my God, what's going on in that kitchen? She come in my room. Now, what you come in my room for? No, I don't supposed to have no meat. Mama, don't this look good? I'm like, yeah. I ain't gonna tell you no lie, I want one so bad. You don't miss something till you can't have it.
Oh, I miss meat.
See,
I know I miss meat.
Yeah. You miss meat. I'm telling you nothing. Catch up. Y'all about some more video. Catch up. Got to be hands. And I love her a lot. I love ketchup. Another thing. I did a mukbang a while back, a long time back when I was doing the mukbang every day. Can't do them every day yet till somebody start looking. When they start looking, I'm going to start doing more. I ain't even putting up something you're looking at. I don't see them looking at it. But anyway. Right, we'll start creating when you see the plate. Because on my boiled potatoes, I ain't dipping them in no butter because I already cooked them in a little bit of butter. I dip them in ketchup. I love ketchup on my white potato if I eat one. Hardly if I eat one. I had that loaded white potato. I hadn't had a white potato in years. A whole potato. I love sweet potato. Let me put ketchup on because I love ketchup. I love ketchup. Ketchup all that. My mind was thinking about, I was just sitting there talking. When I stopped talking, thinking about the ones that lost their lives this week. When the person went in there shooting in the school. People scared to send the children to school. I used to work at school. I used to teach at school. We could lock our doors. I don't know what's going on in these schools now. And we felt like we wanted to lock our doors. We could lock our doors. We could lock our doors. We had a phone in the room that we can call to the front desk or anybody else's classroom. That's how we were. And we could lock our door. And we heard some shooting or something. We was in there. That door been locked. Most time we locked our doors anyway. Most time our doors stayed locked. Most time it stayed locked. And you know no big old window. Like a little small window. You just can't look in like that. I believe bulletproof because it was thick. Real thick. I'm talking thick. Yeah, real thick. But prayers go out to the ones that lost their lives and the family that lost their loved ones because it's so sad. It is so sad for a person to get up one day and feel like they want to take some lives.
And then it said that she had contacted her friend on Facebook or some kind of messaging and told her that she was going to kill herself. But she said, before I die, you're going to see me on the news. You're going to see my name on the news. And her friend was trying to talk her out of, kill herself. She called, the suicide prevention thing, and she called the police. And they said the police department put her on hold. So a lot of people getting upset, but enough information about the timeline hasn't come out yet to be accurate. But a lot of people were saying that if the police took it more, like if they didn't put her on hold, maybe they could have prevented it. But I mean, the timing of it, it was like, to me, I don't see how they could have stopped it, because it was like within minutes of her calling the police and she was on hold, it started happening. So I don't think the police would have had enough time to even stop it, even if her friend wasn't put on hold.
So she was already at the school.
Yeah, she must have been at the school when she contacted her friend, or either on her way.
They said, I read a little bit, that she looked like a teenager. But still she went in elementary school, right?
No, that's not what happened.
Oh.
They showed the video. She shot through the door to get in. I won't let nobody let her in.
Did she kill herself or they killed her?
They killed her. She was in a shootout. They actually showed the video.
So she asked to call the police department. Let them know she'll get ready to do. And they put on home. They probably answer the phone. So can you hold, please? Like they always do. How they did it? I'm just saying how they did it.
No, her friend called.
Oh, her friend called, and they put her on hold. Oh man. I missed all that. This is the message. This is the message. You can't put me on hold.
Her friend did not know what was going on. Her friend just felt like something was wrong.
And back to them killing themselves in the emergency though.
But that's not considered an emergency. It's considered a non-emergency. Because they say they transferred to the non-emergency line.
What?
Yeah, you got to be in the active something. But you not just, if you suspect somebody is going to kill themselves, it's not an emergency.
She would have to say, well, I'm at the school right now and I'm getting ready to shoot up the children. Then
she didn't mention anything about killing anybody.
I said it would have had to been.
Yeah, but she didn't mention anything about killing anybody.
I know. But I said it would have had to been something like that for them to consider it an emergency right now.
Yeah. You got to be active. Like something's actively going on. She didn't really know what was going on. She just felt like she knew she was saying that she wanted to die. But I guess what alarmed her was, you're going to see my name. So that means that she was going to do something that would get her on the news.
But why is it people do that? This is the first time I heard that. They want to kill themselves. They want to take some people with them, but they want to be on the news when they do it. They want people on the news see it too.
Well, she said, because she said that she left enough evidence so everybody know why she did it.
Oh, okay.
So she must have, like they said, they call them manifestos. So she must probably had all that. They said that according to her plans, this was just the first stop. She planned to go other places and do it too.
What? Not stores it anywhere. Oh, she thought she would get away with it. Good thing they stopped in her tracks. They get all this ammunition, don't know what to do with it. And she knows she wanted to die that day. Why is she taking people with her?
What everybody say, why you don't just kill yourself? If that's what you really wanted to do, why you got killed?
I heard they even said suicide. Or nobody think I want to promote suicide. But why you want to take other people with? Why a person want to do that? Take innocent lives because they don't want to be here no more. It's sad. It's really sad.
But they said that they think she went to that school. She was transgender, so she went back.
Oh, for real?
Male pronouns.
Okay.
And they said they think they're not gonna really speak on it too much, but they think it was like animosity towards school.
Cause they didn't accept her.
Cause it was a Christian. It was a school inside of a church.
This was a Christian school. So you think she had a hateful? Still ain't no reason to do it. Mm. You would think after everything going on like that, school started up, they had better protocols. People getting inside school.
I mean, you can't stop nobody from shooting inside the school.
Mm.
I mean, if she comes to the school and she starts shooting to get in, it really ain't nothing you can do.
Maybe they need some security. Lock every door, have only one door that you can come in. And have
Then you
security
got
there.
fire safety. You can't just lock doors.
Well, I'm talking about from the outside, you open the inside.
Hmm?
The outside locked, but you can open it from the inside.
It don't matter if you are locked in and somebody need to get to you. If it's a fire inside, they can't get to you. I mean, you just it's a lot of safety things are in place why they got stuff the way they do as well. So I mean, it's just instead of doing stuff like that, and need to have more gun control because they said she brought like 7 guns leading up to it.
I asked you that. Where did you get all the ammunition from? They just giving it out to them there. Just letting them bag. Just letting them bag. Cause she had to go somewhere bad. They catching predators online. Catching pornography and people doing all this other stuff online. They should be doing. When they ban stuff online like guns and bullets and stuff.
She didn't buy no.
She might not, but a lot of them is.
You don't need to. You can go inside Walmart and get it.
I thought we would control that stuff more better when all that stuff happened. The other year.
They ain't make no law changes, so there was no changes made.
They up there bickering about everything else. Need to be finding out what we can do about these guns.
Yeah, they just said y'all had this big meeting about TikTok banning TikTok. They need to be had more serious discussions.
Exactly.
But
Learn about the little things in life.
it's sad.
Too many children lose their life. They're going to school being innocent. Going to learn. Little children just so innocent. Playing and happy. They don't know what's going on. And then they go to school and learn, then something like this happened to them. Just. Sick. Where the band, what name, Ortiz, whatever the name is. The one got, they died at Central State Hospital. You hear about that?
I heard about it, but I don't know nothing about it.
I stopped him so he get to the bottom of it. He probably doing the eulogy today. That's why I listen to the news. I don't turn the news on every day. Listen to the news. My husband loves doing. I ain't doing it. A lot of stuff out in America come across my cell phone. I don't look at the news every day. It's depressing. It's depressing. Somebody may say, well, you need to learn, need to know what's going on. I don't need to know all that going on in the world because something always going on.
Baseball season started tomorrow.
Oh, we ain't started yet. Yankees your team, man.
Yep, the first game started 1.
1 o'clock. Who playing?
Yankees.
Oh, the Yankees gonna play first. Okay.
Well, it's 2 games started at 1. Yankees game.
I know you happy because you love baseball to come on. She said when she look at baseball, it helps soothe her. She loves to lay down and look at baseball. It's calming. It help her. She fall right to sleep. Excuse me.
And I enjoy the game too. I like night games better than day games, but yeah. See, the Yankees play the Giants 105. And then the Braves play the Nationals. Those are the two first games. Every team, I think, play tomorrow, though.
Mm.
Yeah, games go all the way up to 10 o'clock.
That's a baseball long game. How them jokers playing it one day?
I mean, it's not that much longer than. I mean, when you go to extra innings, you got the potential to be very long. But most of them average around about 2.5 hours.
Did you look at Love Marriage Huntsville? When they advertised the new season?
I didn't hear it. I just saw it.
Me too. I didn't turn it up. I looked at it. They want us to know it's going to be something else. I'll tune in because y'all going to miss the action. Gonna miss that big action. Montel stick up it old Montel. Oh, okay. They did a lot of highlights. So when you think the show that everybody mostly gonna really be on now?
Yeah, for the most part.
I ain't see Wanda, did you?
I ain't see Wanda.
I ain't see Wanda.
I ain't see Destiny.
I ain't see Destiny either. So one of they gonna be on there sometime.
If they do, yeah, it ain't gonna be.
Sometime ain't gonna be on there all the time.
Not a full-time cast member.
I definitely see Wanda.
Well, I hope they change it up this season because I'm tired of the same narrative about Melody. But I mean, I guess that's all they really got to talk about. Because they really don't want to get into. I don't know. Tisha was talking about, oh, you cut me out of the business deal and all this other
Who's she
stuff.
talking to?
Her husband, somebody he cut her out of the $1 billion business now.
I got $1 billion business.
$1 billion business.
Hey, no, you just stop that line. They got all the $1 billion business. Why ain't he build that big old house they got? They won't. And you ain't get no millions. I'm a billion. $1 billion business. Reality TV. People say anything. Think you gonna fool? Think you gonna believe it? I guess Tiffany's still gonna be a bone collector. What you think? Carrying that baby bone collector. Did you look at how Sheree look? Sheree looked like she just stays. She don't like she gonna get into that show.
I mean, I think it was just a deal between them and Bravo that he made appearance on Housewives and she made appearance on there. It's not gonna be like she a cast member, he's a cast member over there. I mean, I feel like their whole relationship is for marketing and publicity anyway. Because Sheree don't care nothing about him. All that stuff going on with Ariana. He allegedly getting arrested for domestic violence.
Exactly.
He got arrested, but you going live with her and all this other stuff. Everybody tells us they think she pregnant.
That what
and
they say?
Sheree sitting up there like ain't nothing going on. She ain't stupid. Everybody that watched Sheree from Housewives, if she was in a real relationship with him, she would have had her mouth going, and she would not be sitting up there like she in La La Land when all this stuff is going on.
Exactly.
So obviously, it's just for a business arrangement.
Exactly.
And I wouldn't be surprised if Carlos King had a hand in making it so he can get some ratings, more ratings for the show, and he might even try to get Sheree on the show to try to bring some of that Housewives people on there. But I don't feel like he got enough money for Sheree because Monique, who was on Love and Marriage DC, which he was trying to get off like Love and Marriage Huntsville, but I don't think a lot of people took to that show. But anybody that's familiar with Monique, she was a housewife. She was on the Housewives of Potomac, and she was a big fan favorite on there too. But she didn't do this season, and she said that she didn't do this season because the money ain't right. And she said that if you pay her, like basically she ain't gonna work for free.
I know that's right.
And she said that when she was on Housewives, she was like, I use Housewives money as my play money because her husband was an NFL player.
Okay.
So her husband, her husband well off, and he had a lot of investments. So they're well off. So she was like, she's not gonna work for basically nickels and dimes is basically what they were trying to pay. Now, I'm sure Huntsville probably get paid more because they're more established, but at the same time, you got to pay based on the talent. It's not just what show you on. If you getting a big name person to try to come on your show, you getting that big name person to try to draw people.
Exactly.
Now, if they're not drawing people like they should, I can see why you say, well, I can't pay you because it's not worth it. But
Carla gonna make sure you get that bread first, and then y'all got to share the rest.
But she ain't gonna do that.
That's what I said.
She ain't gonna do that because she feel like, you know, I really feel like that's the whole reason why Nene ain't on Housewives of Atlanta. Because I feel like eventually they got to the point that they didn't want her because the stuff she was saying in the media and all that stuff. But I think initially they wanted her, but they didn't want to pay her. Mm-hmm. That's why you see like her last season or so, you get paid per episode. So they didn't want to pay her a lot, so they didn't have her on as many episodes. Mm-hmm. But if you notice how they edit, they always edited like she was going to be on the next episode, and she was going to be on the next. So they was using her name and her face and showing her to try to get the ratings in. But yet still, she won't legitimately on maybe, I don't even know the exact number, but I'm saying if it's 10 episodes, she might have been on 4 or 5. Mm-hmm. So they only pay her for 4 or 5, but they showing her every episode, hoping they still get the views. So I'm like, no, them companies, I get what Monique's saying. Like, you're not going to use me. You want me for the views, but you don't want to pay me. And she was like, it's not worth it to her. Mm-hmm. And I said, yeah. I mean, they pay Candy all that money and tell me something. Let me tell you something. Candy is a great businesswoman. I think she's one of the best businesswomen in the franchises of all the housewives. She's one of the top ones. Mm-hmm. She know how to make some money. But when it comes to being an entertainer, like a star quality entertainer, she is not it. She is not one of the people that, I got to watch Housewives tonight because I want to see what Candy going to do. Nobody says that. Nobody says that. So she equates, and she always had this debate with Tamar, and this is mighty funny because they've been in social media arguing back and forth for the last few weeks. But she had this debate with Tamar on Big Brother when they did Big Brother together, saying, because Tamar saying that you can be successful and not famous. You could be famous and not successful. She was like, they're two different things. And Candy act like she couldn't understand that concept for nothing in the world because she's not. Candy is famous for people that watch Housewives or when you had people that was into Escape. Yeah. When you don't have that group, if you go, and I'm not trying to bring like color or anything into it, but if you go outside of that demographic, which is the black people, you know, because most black people watch Housewives of Atlanta, most black people watch Escape generally. Now I know everybody watch it, but predominantly that's that demographic. If you say her name, they don't know who you're talking about.
Candy?
Yes.
For real.
When you go into some other housewives, if you say their name, when you became famous, when you are able to reach people know you, even if they didn't watch the show, but I did that girl for Housewives of Atlanta. Exactly. That's when you became famous. When you have been able to go outside of that demographic, that is when you achieve fame. When you are still not known outside of that demographic, outside of Atlanta, outside of that little culture right there, you're not famous. I got you. I mean, it's a difference. I mean, like I said, everybody talk about Destiny Child. But then if you go to some of the members that, like, dropped off, like Latoya Luckett, which she's a bigger one, but the other one, Natalia, you say her name to general people outside, they could be like, who you talking about? And you had to say, you remember one of the original members from Destiny Child. But if you say Beyonce, I don't care if you listen to her music or not. People know who Beyonce is. That's why it's a difference between fame and success. That's right. Now, Natalia, she could have went on and she could have built a Fortune 500 company and be a billionaire. But she doesn't have any fame. But that don't mean she's not successful. And Candy is successful, but she is not famous. And she cannot carry a show. That's why she was crying when her show got canceled. She did a speak on it, and she said that her that eating with that restaurant, old lady came. Yeah, it wasn't renewed for another season. I don't even want to talk about that because you don't draw people. Everybody claim they love Candy. Like even when you see in the comments, everybody swear by that they love Candy. Well, your views don't show that you love her. Exactly. Because if you love her so much, why you ain't watching her show? Exactly. And kept the show going, building ratings up so she could keep on going.
I'm trying to let my videos go over 30 minutes, 35 minutes. And this is the lengthy video, and I don't want to lose y'all attention. So stay tuned. I'm going to cut the video, and stay tuned for part 2 on Friday. Have a great day.